Pigpen today. Pigpen's here. It's his first time ever here at Knott's Berry Farm. We're so excited about this. And they got baby pigs over there. He was in the barn right in the middle there. Well, my name is Noel. I'm a very talkative cartoonist. I used to work as an animator, and I grew up drawing Peanuts characters. This really started me on my life path drawing Peanuts. I'm so excited to be here with you folks today. I'm going to be teaching all of you how to draw Snoopy for our last session. Real quick before we get started, if you need to get out of here for any reason before our little art lesson is over, in an emergency, we have two doors that you can go out. Right over here in the corner and also the one that you just came in. Just realize the one in the corner, that's for emergencies only. That does not go into the park. That goes like the trash cans back in the steakhouse. You don't want to go that way. So you're just leaving, head over this way. That'll send you back into the park. And the other thing I wanted to mention, this is really the only thing that can go wrong in here. Your pencil might break. I think that's why they switched over to computers and animation. Anyway, if your pencil breaks, we have a whole stack of them sitting right back there, our art supply table, and we have friendly folks working it. So those are there for you. Help yourself. Think of it as a cartoon salad bar. I think that's it. Everybody's got their stuff. Are you folks ready to draw Snoopy? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting to draw him all day. This is my favorite Peanuts character. I secretly kind of wish that I was like Snoopy. Snoopy lives in a little bit of a different world than the other Peanuts characters do. He has these little flights of fantasy that he goes off into. Well, what we're going to do here today, gang, for our art class, we're going to draw a portrait of Snoopy. Now, a portrait, by definition, it's a picture or a representation of a face. The first thing that we need to do is put down the main face shape of his head. And then once we have this shape, we're going to start adding all these little details and features to it to make it look like Snoopy. Now, I'm going to go first, and we're going to start with just a plain old circle. And we got one rule here at Sketch School. Have fun while you draw. That's it. All right, here we go, gang. All right. Okay. You just flip me over to the screen here. You stuck up here on this? No? Maybe? Well, look at that. The class is over already. So I'm already drawing with Snoopy there. Can you bring up the camera, cowboy? Perhaps. We'll work with this. Don't worry. You guys having fun so far? Yeah. No! Oh my gosh. Does anybody know who Snoopy's arch enemy is? The Red Baron! Curse you, Red Baron! For a brief while in the comic strip, he also had another enemy. There was a mean cat who lived on the other side of the fence. He's only in a few of the actual comic strips. Okay, look at that. Here we go. Thumbs up. Look, I wish I had one of these when I was a kid. This thing's amazing. All right, step number one. In the center of your paper, lightly sketch in a circle. It's about as big as an orange. And I'm sure you're noticing right about now your pencil doesn't have an eraser on it. Oh my, I know, it's scary. Here's the thing, we're sketching. In fact, if you look at what I'm doing, I'm not writing a letter O, I'm building a circle. In fact, all I'm drawing, every time I touch this page, I'm drawing a curved line. Your wrist and your elbow pivot perfectly to draw curves. Making a circle one of the easier shapes to master. It really is. Sketch light blues, and if there's something on there you don't like, don't start over and go, oh no, I messed up. Just draw right over it. If it's too flat, round it out a little. If you think you made it too small, make it bigger. There's no wrong lines on a sketch. It's a big series of corrections and do-overs. All right, look at everybody has a pancake. Excellent. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to build his snoot, or his snout. Now for our picture today, I'm going to have Snoopy looking that way. So his snout's going to be over here. Just a little bit below the top of the head. I always like to give myself a little mark where to start it. This is pretty much just a letter U that's going to come off of here. Just like you did with the circle, keep this round. Ultimately, he should look kind of like a peanut, with one side a little bigger than the other. Here we go. We got our circle. And our big letter U right on the side of it there. You guys are doing great. In fact, if you have your own dog at home, think about your own dog while you draw this guy. Artists always try to think of something in real life to put into their art. You know what happens. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put on his ear. The ear on Snoopy is shaped kind of like a teardrop. The top of his ear, it lines up perfectly with the top of the snout. It becomes straight across here. And here's how I like to hang this. His ear hangs down. It's a curved line and then you just curve back up. And you're building a new shape here. a teardrop shape hanging right out here. Now when Snoopy does his happy dance, he can really dance. His ears flop all over the place. Here we go. We're getting there, kids. Now at the top of the head, I'm just going to darken this up just a little bit. Get ready for these features. The top of his head's round, and just before the snout, it kind of slopes down into it just a little bit. Snout on our beagle. Snoopy was originally inspired by Charles Schultz's dog Spike. He was a little kitty, a dog named Spike. Now, right here at the bottom, we're going to draw his neck. This goes into his little dog collar that he wears. This is just 2 curved lines to draw the neck. At the bottom of the snout, right where it's touching your circle, curve in and down. That's going to be the front of Snoopy's neck. There we go. This music is perfect to draw to. And from the back of the neck, it's just a curved line that goes the other direction. Start right on his ear, curve in and down. Try to make his neck kind of skinny. This is one thing all Peanuts characters have in common. They have a very skinny neck, a large head. Was a very signature thing in Charles Schultz's drawing style. Is it starting to look like Snoopy? I got one. You like it? I got one. Yeah, we're getting there. Is it hard? Give me a thumbs up if you like your drawing so far. Let's see. Should I give it a T? About 30% approval rating. All right. He's not going to get any. Whoa, big thumbs up over there, front row seats. It's not going to get any harder, I promise. Now to close this off, we're going to get that collar on there. Charles Schultz would just draw a very dark line across here. There we go. And the cartoon he has a little red collar on it. Alright, you folks ready to draw a dog nose? Now this is an oval. All an oval is, it's a circle. It's the same shape you drew at the beginning, except it got squashed. His nose goes right in the middle of the snout. It's a curve and a curve. There we go. And his eyes line up with the nose. They start right in your circle. With a little mark here and here. That's where they're going to go. They line up with the nose just right underneath the curve of the circle. Now his eyes aren't just little dots. These are little teensy ovals. You can think of these kind of like an apple seed or a little watermelon seed. We'll draw one right here. A little curve and a little curve. Think of it as a little shape. Now with eyes like this, it is indeed a drawing challenge to show which direction Snoopy's looking. I'm going to add just a little detail on here. I'm going to pull a curved line right up the back of each of these eyes. He's looking backwards now. This is how Charles Schultz would draw Snoopy looking different directions. If we wanted Snoopy looking up, we would draw those little pupils at the top of that curve. If he was looking down, we would point these down. And just above his eyes, I'm going to draw his eyebrows. These are little curves. And this is something else he did. One of them would usually be above Snoopy's head. In the real world, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but in a cartoon, it's quite expressive. Now for his smile. A smile on Snoopy, all it is, it's just a curved line. Kind of like a stretched out letter U. The trick is you want it to touch the bottom of the shape. I'm going to start right here in front of his ear. With just one line. And you can even add a little bit of a curved line in the corner of his mouth. When you smile, your mouth pushes up on your cheek. You get these little creases there. Those are expressive. They're almost like eyebrows for your mouth. And the last little detail we can do before we have to go out and buy some dog biscuits, you can do a little bit of shading. You can shade in his ear and his nose. Now for shading, watch this. I'm not going to use the point of the pencil. I'm going to lay it down sideways. I'm using the edge of it. This makes your pencil almost like a crayon. And the harder you press down with this, the darker it'll get. Charles Schultz would always leave a little bit of white around the edges of the ear. Sometimes he'd even put a little shiny spot on Snoopy's nose. Look at this little guy. Does anybody know the name of his little bird friend? Woodstock. There is going to be a Woodstock rock concert tonight on the Calico stage. It's going to be amazing. I have it under good authority that all the Peanuts gang are going to be the roadies, so definitely check that out. All right, this is it, the last step. You got to sign your artwork. Every great artist does this. So right at the bottom of your picture, write your name next to your drawing. I'm going to write Noel because that's my name. That was the last. You guys have fun? I get a boo. I love a boo. That's awesome. This is my favorite part. I'm going to tell you why. We're going to have an art show. I'm going to count to 3. Here's what I want you to do.